So this is a Honda CR500 wheel, and as you can see, these CR wheels, these older ones, have what's known as a bearing retainer on one of the bearings. These actually screw into the wheel, so you can't just hammer them out. They screw right into the hub here, so you can't hammer them out. Now, if we go over to the manual, and in the CR250, they all have these certain years. But if I come over to the manual here, you can see what it says. Right in here is front suspension, and then we go to the rear suspension. There is a little bit in here on the bearings. So as you can see, for example, it says 87 CR250 500, 84, 85, 86, blah blah blah. Anyhow, you can see a little number 10 there, bearing retainer. Now, as you go through this chart here, you can see slide 16 points to that, and it says, use a small drift and hammer or special tools listed in table 2 to unscrew the bearing retainer. Okay, small drift and a hammer. I actually would just go for the special tools. A lot of people, I know, will try to hammer and drift as, you know, a screwdriver and a hammer. You're going to end up damaging the wheel. That's just how it is. So this is the guy you don't want to be. Here's my toolbox that I use to work on my bikes. Oh, that's funny. All I've got in here is a hammer and a screwdriver. You don't want to be that person, because you're just going to mess up your bike. I mean, do you want to keep this bike around for a long time? Do you want to get this fixed correctly and ride it? Or you want to be cheap and perhaps damage his rim, so even if you can get it off, put it back on, it's no good anymore? Buy the $13 tool. That's pretty much my advice, and I'm going to show you now how to use this thing. So we use a 7/8 socket on this. You can see what this tool looks like here. Yeah, see. And you just put it on top of there. That's it. By hand now. Almost. And you can see it's just a little thing. Okay, now to get out the actual bearing. Easy enough. That you can use a hammer. That's it. Here's the old bearing. There you go. So that's how you can get at the bearing on your Honda CR500 or CR250 or 125 or whatever you have that has these Honda bearing retainers. You get the bearing out. That's it.